Hi, everyone. My name is Hannah Fox, and I am a customer support representative here at ProSymmetry. And today we're going to be discussing Pivot Grid. A Pivot Grid report allows users to create a report using dimensions and measures to aggregate their data based on custom attributes, and then they can export out that data. In Tempus, you can report on live or model data, add dimensions to columns and rows, add measures to populate the data within the report, create calculated measures, filter on dimensions, and then export out the reports to Excel as a CSV or PDF format. So the first step in creating a Pivot Grid report will be to go to Report Management. If you do not have this tile on your homepage, you will need to reach out to your administrator to see if they can grant you access to it. So the first step will be clicking on the Pivot Grid option here. And from here, you can then give your report a name. And from here, then you will want to click on your Dimensions tab. And I do want to mention we are going to be using live data. However, you can use model data as well. And you can also input a description. So when you go to your dimensions area, you will be able to search for different dimensions here, or you can just expand out the dimension that you're looking for and then drag and drop that information into your columns, rows, or measures or filters, quadrants. So here I'm just going to put in date year and date month. You will need to put in both of these to be able to have a better representation of your information for that year and the months. So then I'm going to bring in my project name here, and you can also bring in then any custom attributes that you'd like under your project custom fields. Also, you can go under resource dimensions, bring in a resource name, and then additionally, you can bring in any resource custom fields as well. Lastly, you're going to go under measures here, and then you can go into any of the different areas that you'd like. So if I want to do planned allocation here, I can go ahead and expand that and drag in my planned allocation time. And then you'll see a preview of the report show up on the right-hand side of the screen. Here, because I'm using date year and date month, you'll see that I'll have to expand out the areas here to see the different information. Additionally, you can filter. So if I wanted to filter on my demand planning resources, for example, I can go ahead and bring in demand planning, choose values, and then I can select the information here that I want to filter on. Additionally, you can create your own custom measures. So if I go all the way to the bottom, you'll see this calculated measures option here. And this is where you can create your custom dimensions. So here you can then drag and drop any of the measures that are numbers, bring in this, and then you can use any of your sum, subtraction. You can use any of those options as well. And then you can choose another option, another measure to use in this case. You can give it a name and then hit save, and then it would show up here as for every user that has access to the report management area. Additionally, you can click on this layout tab here to change how you want your data to be shown. So if I hit save, you will see that this will take up all of your screen size, and you can go ahead and view these different options as well. So if you click on this filter, this will not persist the next time you come into this report. So this will only be a QuickTime filter for that one time while you're in here. So if I want to filter on my resource name, I can go ahead and click and hit apply, and then they will be filtered. But if I come out and come back in, this filter will no longer persist. Additionally, you can expand all your options with these here. So if I hit expand all, it will expand all of these automatically. Same with the collapse all. To export out your report, you can go ahead and click on this option here, and you can choose which option you would like to export the report to. If I click on CSV flat, for example, you'll see that the report will start to be exported. And once it is ready, that stop icon will disappear, and you'll be able to click on this, and it will download that report that you can open within Excel. Additionally, you can edit your report by clicking on this edit option, which will take you back to this writer, or you can then change whatever you need within the report.